We start today's episode at the end of the season, and we'll be playing in the last youth tournament. I've had a few different players sort of come and go. We had to get a new goalkeeper as we didn't have one at all. I'm going to be looking to play the strongest team that we've got available. Seems to be it's going to be quite attacking. Centre back striker, left wing striker. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to whip through this, get the games done, fill you in on any information that needed as normal, and we'll get the season finished and then be looking to see where we can build and start getting ready for next season. After a 1-1 draw with Arsenal, we see ourselves go to penalty shootouts. We do win the game on the penalty shootout 3-1, so we will progress. This is a perfect opportunity for me to have a look through the players, see what we've got as a team, and then we can then even look at trying to promote some of these players into the first team, probably to go out on loan for a season. But who knows, we may be, by the time we qualify for the Champions League and start getting into them positions, some of these youth players could be crucial to this series. After a long drawn-out game, 0-0 all the way through, we do beat Wolves on penalties 5-4. See ourselves go through to the final. The final will be played against Nottingham Forest. We will be changing them kits, though. That should be fine, I think. We will be showing highlights from this game, so keep an eye out. They're coming next. Are we able to start the final in quick fashion? We do win a corner. Free kick. Okay, I'll take that short. Turn. Shot. Still nothing. Two on one with the keeper. And we still can't score. But can we score after their mistake? We can't. We hit the bar. Has it gone out for a goal kick or throw in? Goal kick. We are through once again. Still. Still trying to keep it alive, and this time round, Forest burst through, but Alvarez is enough. Stop the shot. We can set up our own attack again. One thing that's nice with Rush is it's very end-to-end, and everyone gets loads of opportunities, but no one's really scoring. Lovely bit of play. Nodded that down. Shoot! Unlucky. What an opportunity. Lovely bit of play. Nodded it down. Lofted through. Ball to the man running through. He gets the header. And, straight at the keeper. But now Forest looked to take the lead. But Alvarez once again. We keep it alive. We can. Bernardo plays it in low. Still nothing. 30 seconds left of the game. We are knocking on their door, but can't quite take the lead. Every opportunity that Nottingham Forest have had today, they've put it wide. So let's hope we can get one shot on target, which could be the one that... lovely tackle by Drew. Through on goal! Keeper saves there every time. We need to get a bit closer, I think. This is in extra time. Drew's cut that ball back, but Alvarez once again, lovely save. keeper that's come in on short notice and doing an absolute wonder for us. Now's our chance. Can we break? 2-on-1 at the back. Vaughan. Andy makes the save. Ball's going out for a corner. Just about 2 seconds left. There we have it. Penalties once again. Is this going to be penalty wins all the way through the whole tournament? Lovely penalty shot. I don't really know what you call this, although it is penalties. What do you call it? Like, whoa, put that miles wide. All we've got to do is score. Just need to keep scoring, but lovely save again. But the save has been made once again by the Forest keeper. They're yet to score one. Still yet to score. Score this and we win. And Vaughan doesn't miss those. Another final win for the youth team. And there's a couple of players in there that I think could well make the cut by moving them into the first team. But we need to finish off the season, see what's what. See what players are going to be leaving, see what positions we need to fill, and then we can make the decision at the beginning of next season. So we're finishing the season in 13th position. We were runners-up in the FA Cup. We got to the 4th round of the EFL Cup. In the group stage. What was that? European International Cup. That was the friendlies, right? Yeah, the friendlies that we had at the beginning of the season. We come to an end of the season. I'm writing to let you know the board is delighted with your performance as a manager. Seem to have done an excellent job. Thank you very much. New beginnings. Today we're all hoping, we're all dreaming. It's the start of the season. Let's play it. All of us together, living this game. Let's hope for a better season this time round, guys. One of the first things we're going to be having a look at is, youth development is a high priority. Sign at least 3 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than average overall rating of currently in the same position. Long term with 2 seasons signed for youth player. Yeah, we'll do that anyway. Brand exposure, get 5 games without defeat in away matches. Someone crucial first team player would definitely be doing. Assigned to defender position. Financial priorities are low. Domestic success. Premier League finishing UEFA Europa League spot. That's 100% what we're going to be doing, if not higher, if possible. Reach round of 16. That all looks good to me. Youth team started. We're not going to be playing in that. We've got 3 contracts expiring. I don't feel that any of them are going to be extended. Let's have a look, see what we've got going on here in terms of contract length. Yeah, I just don't see the need to. The 30 years old, 34. Although, do we? No, I think it's time to bring in a younger striker. So them 3 can go. They're not going to get in the team. They're not going to be playing. They're not going to do much for us. Now let's look at it on a positional standpoint and see what we're going to do here. I'm going to quickly go through these players, put people up onto the transfer market who I feel that need to, etc., rather than boring you with it all, and then I'll be able to whip through and show you what's going on. Just while I'm going over this player, Patrick Field is currently a 67 overall. I'm in 2 minds whether to send him out on loan or not. I think it will come down to more of the fact of how much money we've got and what sort of players we're going to be able to bring in. But at 18 years old, 67 overall, I think we're within the first quarter of the season, we're going to see him sitting at about 70 overall. So potentially we keep him in. I don't know. We'll see how things pan out. Let's look over the team. One of the main players that we're missing out on, Reece Nelson, is definitely going to come in. Someone that we've got. Well, I'm going to do all I can to try and get him to come in. In the central midfield position, so Wobie someone that we want to replace. So we do need a new central midfielder. At the back, it's hard to say because I think Leno's 33 years old, is now coming to the end of his contract. So maybe we bring in a new keeper. But again, it's going to be tough to bring in someone in and around that 83 or above. But we'll see what we can do. Currently, they're the two positions. And then I feel another striker, although Calvert-Lewin's only just come in, he's not 100% what we're looking for. And obviously, we had them opportunities with a few strikers towards the end of, or in January last season. So let's hope we can bring in some of them. And a lot of these players that we see down here in the reserves are either up for loan or also up for sale, and we'll be looking to move them on. Just sort of flesh out the squad a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to set up some scouting for strikers, central midfielder in the position that Iwobi's playing, and then the goalkeeper as well. Not only are we going to be looking to bring new players into the team, we've got Abbott here. Zachary Abbott, 59 overall, 17 years old. I think bringing him into the striker as well, bringing him into the first team setup and sending him out on loan is probably going to be a wise choice. We may even do the same with Barnard and send him out on loan also. Aside from that, I think that's all we're going to really be doing beginning of the season. So we will be promoting both of them to the senior team. We will be going through sending them out on loan. One thing I did notice we do have a bit of a problem with is contracts. We've got Leno going out and running out of contract. The Pereira also. Muniz, Sessegnon. It's not as bad as I thought. It's like 3 or 4, but we can look at that further on in the. There he is, 80 overall, 21.5 million. It's a no-brainer. He was incredible for us last season. I wonder whether they're asking for 26.3, but you might have a chance to do it. Let's try it. See what we can put together, but he was so good last season that I'll match what you're saying he's worth on the market value. How's that? Give me, but minimum we'll accept is 22.3. I know this is literally going to be. What about if we say 20, but add a 15% sell-on fee? Not trying to cut corners. No deal, I promise you, want Nelson to join us. 21.7. No sell-on fee. We'll do it. We'll do it. Got a deal. How well he played last season. It's a no-brainer. We want him coming in. Let's see what we can get. Contract terms with Mr. Nelson. Hello, hello, hello. You're back again. Crucial player. Accept that. He wants 4 years. He's 25. Yeah, 4 years is perfect. No release clause, even better. He wants 73,000. 10 goals would be. Yeah, he didn't score 10 goals. I doubt. Probably. Well, you never know. See if we can just bring it all down a little bit. So if we go. What about if I give you 800? $65 and there. We take that. 73, 920. Alright. Very little I'm gonna save here. What about that? There we go, perfect. Reece Nelson comes back to Fulham for a second season and a permanent one at that. 21.7 million. We know what he offers. It was a no-brainer in terms of getting him back into the team. We couldn't have asked for a better player. It's match day. It's first pre-season game of the season. We will not be playing any pre-season games. We're going to go in with the same starting 11 as what we finished with last season and start with a 1-1 draw. Diop did get a few minutes on the pitch as well. We need some players to leave. There's the first one. Just youth players are going out now. Ollie Sanderson was never going to really get an opportunity with us. Got the best we're going to get. And I do feel that we need to start bringing players in very soon. See, this is what I mean. Look, all these offers. Why am I not? We're back with the second pre-season of the friendly of the season. Pre-season friendly of the season. Just going to get straight in. I'm just going to whip through these guys. I'll give you a little bit of a roundup towards the end of it all. But yeah, I just want to fly through these. 3-1 win. We have got 2 offers in for Bernard Leno. One from Bayern Munich, one from Atletico. We're going to delegate that off. If we can get bigger money for him, then potentially we'll let him go, because we are going to be looking to replace the goalkeeper anyway and bring in someone younger, hopefully. I have started to build the shortlist, and we will be going over that very soon. But it's just whether we've got the funds to be able to do it. We're going to go in with a sneaky 20 million offer. Yeah, I'm sure this is one of the players where this contract... I feel like wasting my time coming over near. These players, though, like, I swear, like the ones that are got little to no time left on their contract. So how is that wasting someone's time? I think 26.5. Prados looks better to me in terms of... Oh no, we've got another one here. Stiller. I'm going to go in for... don't know. Let's go in for Stiller. See what we can do. But we've got 2 players there that we could potentially bring in. And 17.5. Not far away. 18.9. Sell on clause of 15%. $18. There we go, we got it. The central defensive midfield seems to be sorted. Let's see if he's going to agree terms in a contract first. We love this calf. Important player. You're going to be coming straight into the team ahead of Iwobi. You're 24 years old, so we want a 4-year deal. Disregard release clause. 46,000. Can we... I'm just going to bring... That's a little bit of a zone, but that'll do. That'll do. We've got a central defensive midfielder in the building. And spent 18 million. What's it going to say? I'm going to say it's probably poor bit of business. Let's see. No, very good business. 17.4 is what we could have potentially pulled that down to. So now when we go to the squad, we will be... There's a few players obviously going to be leaving anyway. But Iwobi out, still are in. Iwobi will be finding his way onto the bench though. Is that how we want to line up on the bench? Yeah. Stiller, Calvert-Lewin, Nelson, Ramsey. We're looking Hume as well. I keep forgetting Hume down there in the right back position. But that isn't it just yet. We do need to see what we can bring in ourselves though with other players coming and going. We have another player going out the door. That brings in 9 million. So we're looking good for potentially bringing in a striker. We could have got more though, 12. Bender's on the way out as well to Sunderland. Goalkeeper gone. Got some more money being pumped back in for our funds. Have we got... If we have a look... We've got any goalkeepers on here? We have Hermansen from Leicester is one option. Available 2. What does that mean? Available 8, 4, 11. What does that mean? Available what? If you can let me know down in the comments what that means, I'd very much appreciate it. I think Hermansen's a realistic, and he's 25. He'll get odd games this season. Probably boost up to about 80 overall. Leno's 82 or something. In and around the value that we could realistically be looking at. Let's see what we can do here. He's worth 13. So if we go 12.5, feel like wasted our time. Finally, first day of the season is upon us. We do have Crystal Palace, and they are lining up. Well, I'd very much doubt that. I think we're going to see Nketiah as a Klein probably in the team as well. Yeah. It's a winnable game to start the season, and I hope the press will be asking this. Jesse, you had your hands full. Celebrate his form. I don't really know what form I'm celebrating. Calvert-Lewin, encourage Calvert-Lewin. You will have a good season. Hume, celebrate him. He is going to be bossing it this season, and we'll get into the game. Tete had to say. Lineup is as follows. The only change that we're seeing from last season's lineup is Stiller's going to be in instead of Iwobi and the rest of them, as you would expect. But don't think that is it. There is still more comings and goings. First day of the season, we are away to Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, and let's hope we can start the season flying and find that spot that we're looking for up the top of the table. No words needed. What a mix-up at the back. Once again, following on from last season where we were doing that regularly. As you can see, the tackle is made. The save's made. It comes deflecting off a defender. We try and make a challenge. The keeper's out of position. It's just an absolute nightmare. We're 1-0 down. And we're through on goal. Smith Rowe equalises 1-1. 16 minutes gone. And that is more like it. We attacked with a bit of urgency. And slots it home. Can Smith Rowe return the favour? Calvert-Lewin can't quite get onto that, but definitely signs of improvements from last season. But we are going to struggle when teams burst through us. We don't really have a lot of pace at the back. After a bit of poor defending, we do now look to forge an attack. Robinson. I thought we might have had a crazy goal from our right back. Oh, the ball's going to go out as well. Not ideal. We've now got Ramsey all the way over the other side of the pitch. But it may play into our hands. Calvert-Lewin on the edge of the box finds a bit of space. Shot is blocked. Adam Wharton, that's a player that I could have looked into, but probably going to be too much money. Second half starts with a very heavy challenge. Player clearly wasn't on the ball either. We could potentially see a red card here, guys. It is a red card. Crystal Palace down to 10 men, but as we found last season, whenever a team went down to 10, we never really did capitalise on it. Could things change this season? Nelson making a run down this right-hand side. Looks for the ball inside to Calvert-Lewin, but unfortunately can't get it off. Game's become very open. And I would say out of the two teams, I feel we're the most likely to go ahead and take the lead, especially with the man up as well. But with goalkeeping like that, holy, I don't know what he's doing then. And Crystal Palace burst the backline. Leno's there. Isn't going to let them have easy opportunities like that. Reece Nelson. Lovely pass out as well. Can he utilise the space? Had to slow up a little bit. Cut inside Mitchell, but fortunately can't get the better of him today. See, this is where it's a bonus with these new players that we've got. We can make changes like this. And we are still bringing on decent players, where last season we were making changes and the players that we were bringing on was significantly worse. Smith Rowe! Lovely save by Henderson. And we are really starting to turn the screw now and put on the pressure. Crystal Palace, I don't think have been out their half in the last half an hour. And still applying that pressure. We really need to get them substitutions made. We've got 10 minutes left. Can they be the difference maker in this game? We're becoming a little bit sloppy now. Stiller carrying the ball. On to Calvert-Lewin. He gets dispossessed by Gay, and Crystal Palace, I think, are probably going to be happy to see this game out on a 1-1 draw, especially being one man down as well for most of the second half. And once again, we've found that we've struggled to really make anything happen when a team goes down to 10 men. This time round, no. Nelson through on goal. Reece Nelson, lone hero last season. This time round, the first goal for the team as a permanent player. 2-1 at the death. Away to Crystal Palace. What a start to the season this will be compared to what we were put up with last season. Multiple changes now going to come in as well, keeping things as fresh as we can and see if we can just kill off this game. As I said earlier, when you're looking at the substitutions we're making this season, they're going to be better. We've got better players coming into the team. And I think that's going to be a big difference. Toure. No, he hasn't quite got enough in him. 2 minutes of extra time to go. Looks like the game is all over. Referee blows his whistle. It is. What a start to the season, guys, and what a start to achieving our goals. 2-1 winners away to Crystal Palace. That'll be it for today's episode. I know it's a little bit of a longer one, but I hope you enjoyed everything that you got to see. If you did, remember to hit that like button. We've still got a month left of the transfer window, so if you want to see any certain players or whatever for me to look up and try and find, drop a comment down in the comment section below. Don't miss out on any future content by hitting that subscribe button, and you'll be notified whenever I upload a video, normally daily, not weekends. But as always, from me, I hope you all have a good one, and peace.